Welcome back to Project Zomboid. Welcome back to Project Zomboid. It's episode number 3. We are sleeping off our day from before, but we are in really, really sad shape. I have set an alarm to wake up a little bit early because we still have programs to watch to help us develop some of these early stats, but we're still hopeless and agitated in some minor pain, a little uncomfortable, and we're losing weight pretty quickly the way things are going at the moment, so we really need to fix things off. It's only 2 days. It's only 2 days we've gone through, but we do have 41 kills so far, which is obviously good, but survival right now has its complications as we're getting a double report here. Boredom down for the moment. I do have some food at least. I'm a little peckish. Let's go ahead and finish off this steak roast. Alright, well, it looks like we are getting kind of public messages and not the kind of broadcast we were looking for. There we go. The Cook Show. And each program has come to its apparent end. We did not gain a cooking level this time, but we got close. Meanwhile, we're also doing a little bit of reading here, but we've got a long ways to go on this first aid book. It's the first one that we've even tackled. I've got that empty pan with me now before we head out. Let's get it put away. And we'll take the pizza slice for now as our food, so we can head out. So glancing at our map, we've been to just about everything. Did I make it down to this house? Yes, straight across, I think I did. That's the cemetery. We still have, I think, these last couple of houses that we haven't been into. And then we open up into the main road. And the gas station is like somewhere right over here. We're pretty close to it. But a working car is something we need to go in with that. And that's not something we have right now. That scream didn't help anything. So we've not been to this house. We will do that now. Hope to find a backpack of sorts. The more immediate area is cleared out of zombies once again after the incident. Okay, we've got some broken windows. Oh, that gave me a nice good look inside. Got a body there. The back door is busted. I guess we'll head in that way. And I'm impressed. Good options there. We'll loot in a second though. Okay, house clear. Now we can start looting. Those sheets, those can come in handy on giving us a little bit of clearance. That hoodie, scratch defense. I don't have anything for that now, huh? Let's go ahead and put that green hoodie on then. Okay, now this body, this is what we've come for. We have ammo, a pistol. What is that? No round and chamber racket. Okay, and a rifle. Still looking for a backpack first and foremost, though. One of the best ways we'll end up finding that eventually will likely come from improvised flashlight, lantern. Okay, we'll take that. Magazine. Probably on the back of a zombie is where we're going to eventually find that. We've got baking pan. I think I already have one. I know I have a kettle already. Not sure if I have a ladle. We'll take that. We'll take the spatula. We are now too heavy. We're just over. I don't think I have a coffee machine in my house, but we're going to have to probably come back for some things. Let me put the rifle away. I'll lower the weight quite a bit. General area seems clear. I'll walk quickly back over, unload this stuff, and then get on our way. I've been nervous about having this window without any sort of protection. We're going to go ahead and put the sheet up and close it. Make it dark in here and also make sure that zombies will not see me at night while I'm trying to sleep. Yeah, let's go ahead and drink some water before we head back out. It might also be time to deal with the stress and unhappiness just a little bit. Let's sit down and read a book. Maybe we should sit down to read the book. Still 9:20 in the morning. Still quite early. It did not resolve our situation, as we're still miserable. But I think it's a little less than what it was. Yeah, that's not as bad of a marker as it was. We just have a lot more to do about it. And the biggest thing would be finding some cigarettes. And I think there's a convenience store close to where the gas station is. So we could find ourselves back out there, or heading over that way quite soon. I just really wanted to get to get a backpack before we do something like that. Have a car when we first go to do something like that. Pretty much put us right on our weight limit coming back for the rifle. So we'll go drop those 2 items off real quick. Yeah, we've dropped it down to weepy now. The pizza was good. Get us a little bit happier. Less penalties starting to occur from these things. And one last house in this neighborhood. I will be grabbing a pen, pencil, eraser, all of those options before long. Starting to mark up the map for the first time. But this is such a small area. I mean, there's only not even 10 houses. Okay, before I go and expose myself, I've not seen this side of the house. So let's come around, cover that first. There's the main road. Okay, that's all clear. Alright, sleeper got up, but it's still just right there, stationary. That's the 2. Okay, there's an additional house here before we come into the road. Gotta watch out for that gnome. You never know. He could be armed. We are still armed, cleaver in our hand. Alright, got that one finished up. And we got a good look inside here too. Looks like this house should be an easy one to clear, though the door is locked. But with this room clear, let's hop through the window. Not sure what the Omega department would do for us, but woodcraft is definitely a usable one. Improve your house sounds like a good one. And some food options to take back with us. Cereal. The dead rat could definitely be eaten in a pinch, but I'm not in that kind of pinch yet. That is still a good soda. I think I have a bottle opener already. Just like that, this house is done. At 13. Okay, we're overweight. Need a backpack. Seriously. I think now's a good moment. Go ahead and take our bandage off. See how we're doing. Left hand? Alright, left hand's healed. It's a forearm, that's the problem. I had that fairly deep laceration. Was causing us some problems. 11 o'clock. Almost time for another show. Do I want to stick around for it or not? Well, in the meantime, I guess let's check that forearm, see how we're doing. This is the worrying one. And we still have the laceration. We're still infected. Let's put on a clean one. It has not cleaned up yet. As we are headed for a house, I think if we can get inside before noon, we can watch a program in the house that we are venturing to, in theory. So might as well make use of our time and get on down here. That's a survivor's house. It's been boarded up. We might face a little bit more of an obstacle. Still got our meat cleaver. We're okay. Actually, it might be a better house for us to hole up in for now, but we'll see. I don't think I can get in with a meat cleaver. I don't have a hammer. I have a screwdriver. Where are you? There they are. Yeah, no, that window is... They'll have to bust their way on out. They've already done so, partially. Use our keen sense of hearing. We've got an oxygen tank. Iron pipe. Okay, that is going to give us a little more reach than a meat cleaver. Yeah, there's some decent things in here, and I'm not sure I want to take any of them. There's a Mechanics 1 book. sure how well those two can get outside. Okay, we've got a body in there. Got a door. It's boarded up as well. Oh, there's your TV. Can I get credit from watching it out here? I guess we can sit on the ground, read a book for a minute, and hope. Not hearing those two zombies anymore. At least not banging on the window. Did they give up on it, or did they get through? Window's not looking boarded up anymore, but... the window's not boarded up anymore. They broke it down, but they decided to come the other way for me. They gave me a way into the house, so... That's one. Okay. We've got our way into the house, so let's check the two bodies. Okay, that is an increase. We'll go ahead and put those on. We've got one room of the house we have not seen, so there still could be a zombie in there. Sewing kit, that'll help with the laceration. Sleeping pills will help with the miserable can't sleep situation. Good paperback. Ooh, bicycle helmet. Good scratch and bite defense. Let's just go ahead and put that on now. And knee pads. Got ourselves a good house here. And an armor schematic. Ooh. Okay, first thing I'm noticing, this house has more storage than the house that I'm currently using. Man, that worries me. You're coughing. There's additional. Something we don't have. We are not taking this stuff out of here. We're going to leave this stuff here. We are going to shift things over towards this house as we can. But I'm not going to make 30 trips to do it. A backpack will go a long way to helping me out. Leave my dust mask off for a second. Seems to be causing us a good amount of discomfort anyway. I don't need a matchbook and a lighter. Let's put the matchbook away as a reserve. And I don't need to really loot the house. We need to come back to the house. We're going to need to get the bodies outside though. And I only have one way in or out of this house right now, as everything else is boarded up. That could be a challenge. But let's see if maybe we have a backpack here. So we'll look through the house real quick. Wow, look at all that food. Is there anything? Ground beef. Move that over to the freezer. Take the hot sauce, ketchup, move that over to a cupboard. It does not need to be in the freezer. Looks like this canned fruit beverage does not need to be cold either, so we can move that over. It's not showing as fresh or sealed. Pack of beer bottles. Got a lot of food here. Anything on the fresh side? Of course, it's already got a TV. Significantly more storage and useful items. So yeah, this is good. We've got an annotated map, but no backpack. That part's a shame. Now the other concern I have is the bed is in the room with the broken window. We had to get in somehow. The bait shop, good for fishing, and of course we know the river's just above that. I don't necessarily need to go into the bait shop right now. Burger Shack. Okay, a couple zombies in the parking lot. 3 cars up there. 4 cars in all. These bodies, or these zombies, could have keys. And I think the gas station's right across the street this way. Okay, checking down here. Checking up here. There's only 2 of them. Let's go take them. Oh, what's going on? We're drowsy and peckish. We could take care of the peckish part here real quick. Eat a little bit of pizza slice. We got enough penalties as it is. We don't need to get ourselves killed. It's only 2 zombies. I should be fine, but you just fewest moodles possible. Oh, nice. Back of the head and down in 1 hit and 1 stomp. There we go. Trunk. Match wrench, tire pump. The trunk was open. This body, photograph, not much good. Decent vehicle, no gas. How's the engine? 73%. Like the rear end's beat up a little bit, but other than that, should work. And I'm less worried about whether we have gas or not because gas station's nearby. Cigarette pack, that'll help with the desperation situation we find ourselves in. Duct tape. I don't know if I want to grab this stuff out at the moment. Yeah, well, just in case, right? Got a key for me? No. Neither one of those two had a key for me either. Well, we need a key, but that car very much could work. Could be keys on the ground, like right there and right here. Vehicle key. Well, we suddenly have a key for one of them. And it is this one. Now we just need fuel. And that seems easy enough. We are on track, and I'm looking at a key here as well. I'm guessing that's for one of these two. Looks like it's this one, so let's inspect it first. We'll look at the other car later. No gas. Engine's decent, but the front end's a bit beat up. This one's in worse condition overall. They both could work. Checking this one just for comparison. Bad shape. On overall, just little parts, but key important parts like the engine. Nothing useful in that trunk. We have a key here, so we can definitely get into the trunk. There's a sack. Let's... Can I not put that on my back? If I equip it as a secondary, as I'm using a one-handed weapon, becomes usable. There's fish out there. That bait shop could definitely set us up for it. Got a wrench. Another lighter. Not a great one. I need to deal with that particular situation. Alright, what I want to know about these two is they're both functionals. We got 25 space for the trunk in that one. I'm guessing it's got a little more storage than what we'll get out of this. 18. So, that's our first car right there. These problems, but we're pretty tired now. Remember, we did set that alarm and did not get a full night's sleep. Got one more car down here. Let's go ahead and check it out. Down by the burger shop. A lot of zombies in the area. Ooh, very good car with plenty of gasoline. In very good condition. But the door was locked. Hello, zombies. Alright, well, let's go take care of the fact that we are tired, depressed, a little hungry, but we are getting to be in better shape. I'm just worried about this left forearm situation. Does not seem to be clearing up. It's been like that for 2 days now. I guess I could switch out and put on a clean bandage again. Alright, this bag will help me carry a little bit. And we're going to want to start kind of loading things up and hauling them over to that other house where we have a couple of issues. Have bodies inside. We've got one here too, but that's going to create some problems for us. And we don't have we still don't have a proper backpack. So picking and choosing what I want to grab for now and what I want to bring later. This woodcraft VHS tape could be handy immediately. That's improve your house. I don't think there was a pillow there, so let's take a pillow with us. Crates are part of this one. We definitely want that one, though I'm not welding at this point. We can come back for those weapons. Not using them at the moment. Fitness, instinct, Woodcraft, is that the same one? Same episode? It might be, might not be. So you get a reduction in penalty when everything's in the bag, which makes perfect sense to how real life works, right? When you carry everything yourself by hand, you get encumbered pretty quick. There's the weight impacts you differently. 5:40, I think we can get over there in time for evening programming. We're very tired. We should be able to sleep as well. I think we're going to be able to get on top of the Moodle situation that we have right now here pretty quickly. All right, some of what I grabbed probably belongs out here. This house definitely has a number of perks to it. Like I said, more storage is big. It's definitely better for that. Boarded up windows, all but one, big. Definitely helps. Biggest problem is that the broken window is the bedroom window. But we should be able to throw a sheet up at least and close it. And, you know, if we're sleeping snoring too loud, I don't think they would hear us. That program did not do me any good, but it did help with the boredom factor. We're still hopeless, but otherwise I need to figure out where to put things, and then we're gonna get some rest even though it's only 6:30. Maybe I can get a short sleep and set an alarm for a little bit later, and we can go back over before nightfall, just get a little power nap. Or maybe I'll just go back before nightfall and bring another load. Oh, where'd my bag go? I dropped it. I dropped the bag trying to climb through, but we are able to pick it up. Okay, move this corpse. Or at the very least, I think if we move things to this kind of far corner, we can at least get it out of the kitchen. Put it over here with the other one, and we just won't spend very much time over here. Just as we need to, just to get to those two storages. I think this is also going to be useful to close those curtains. Ooh, there's curtains. 7:20. Hopeless, ridiculous. I've got it. I gotta sleep. Let's go ahead and close that. Well, folks, it puts me into an awkward time because we're gonna wake up way before we want to, but we really need a good night's sleep this time, and so we're okay there. It's getting us all the way towards the morning. And actually, we were able to sleep all the way to that 5:50. Before we get into anything else, though, that we'll pick up from here with the next episode. Now, we're not always going to do one day at a time on this, not even close to it, but for the moment, early on at least, survival in the first week is a lot harder than it will be later on. And so we'll start picking up the pace a couple days at a time, multiple days at a time. We've found a working vehicle that we have a key to. What I am not sure that I've picked up just yet is I don't think we have ourselves a container of an empty gas can. That's something. That's something we're going to deal with here in the next little bit. We're definitely not in the clear on a number of things just yet, but with fuel nearby, there was a lot of zombies out there, and we're going to have to work on clearing, and that's the direction we've got to go. There's probably going to be access to a canister there. There's probably going to be other access to things in those stores, maybe a proper backpack here before long, but we're making some progress. We've got a little sack at least. It's helping me. We've already started transferring some things over here. We'll transfer more. This is an upgrade, but it's still not a safe house. Still temporary, but much better and much closer to the direction we need to venture into and go and establish ourselves. That's going to do it for this episode, though. I'm the Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.